I will entertain a motion to return to regular session at 8:14.
So moved.
Oh, okay.
Any questions, comments? Hearing none, we have a motion to enter into regular session at 8:14. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. As always, when we come out of executive session, no votes were taken in executive session. We're down to volunteers and chaperones. If it is the pleasure of the board, I'll take all three at one time unless you would like for me to separate somebody.
Fine with me.
Okay, well, I need a motion to approve volunteer chaperones for the 2024-25 school year. Have Mary Molyneux at Worth County High School, Tiffany Wilson, Worth County Middle School, and Kay Hill, Worth County Primary Center. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Any questions, comments? Hear none. We have a motion to approve volunteer chaperones for 24-25 school year. Mary Molyneux at the high school, Tiffany Wilson Middle School, and Kay Hill Primary Center. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Okay, we're down to board concerns. We'll start with Ms. Shaw.
Yeah, so I have a concern that some of the students and their parents feel that they are not either physically or emotionally safe enough to get a good education in our system. And I would like to see us as a board and the school system communicate that we don't tolerate bullying, communicate what can be done, and different avenues that they can take to address those concerns to make it more convenient for students and their parents to bring those concerns to us so we can know about them in a timely fashion and then try to act upon it to make sure that all students can operate in a safe environment so they can learn both mentally and physically.
Mr. Sherlock, how about if I direct the superintendent under information for next board meeting if he could give us a synopsis of what are the options for student parents, what training that our staff has had, just sort of a report on what the system is doing and what parents can do, what websites we have available for parents and students to report to, and just those things, what policies we have as an information item. Does that work?
That's great. And then for all the parents watching this, if you have concerns about your students, all of us are receptive to them, including the faculty and staff. So please bring it up so we know what the issues are so we can try to address them.
Yes. There's none of us want our kids being safe. Okay, Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, just, I think last meeting we talked about the on-site vision screening. We never.
So I spoke with Kenna about that this week, and she's still waiting to hear back about that possible grant. I spoke with Mrs. Cummings. If we're going to have the board to allocate money, it would be better if we had a very specific amount of what she needs, other than like up to whatever, because I think the accounting procedures and things, we've got to do that in a correct way, and I'm not sure we can ask the board to put forth an amount that isn't specified.
Right.
So I know that you all are on board with doing that, and I've told Kenna as much, but as soon as she finds out how much she got or how much she needs, I plan to bring that back to the board as soon as we know something specific about the amount that she's lacking for that vision screener.
We just don't want to be the cause for her not to be able to get it done.
She's worked on this for a long time and actually had to give some of it back because she didn't have quite enough money. So the other thing, and I'm not sure, when are we going to bring back up the ROC camera system?
I am waiting for ROC to get on the state co-op.
Okay.
And that should be happening in a very time. I'm thinking, I talked with Adam Cheeseman also this week. He's hopeful that by January that will be done. Okay. So Even though his thing is unique, I'm not so sure that it's unique that it's so sole source. And then if it's not sole source, if it's not on the co-op or state bid, we've got to have 3 separate bids and you don't know what you're going to get. So he's in the process of getting that done and is hopeful that by January, he will be on there, and then that will allow us to just purchase that outright through the co-op following appropriate accounting procedures.
Thank
So
you.
hopefully January.
Mr. Sherlock was very articulate with his board concern, and I want to just echo the very same thing that he said right there. Amen.
Thank you.
So,
Okay, Karen actually said it, that we did receive, or you should have received an email with audit information for her. I would hate to see us get a rub on our audit because the board members didn't turn in their paperwork. So if you can get that done for Karen, that would be great.
So they are wanting to be cleared up and out of here by end of day Thursday this week. So if you have not completed that and sent it back, if you could get it done by Thursday, it would be greatly appreciated.
Is anybody going this Saturday to the training? You going, Darren? You're going to go? Okay. Sherry, you've got him taken care of, I'm assuming? You will.
I will take care of him tomorrow.
Okay, good deal, okay. And then the other thing I have is that we also talked about the raise, given our, and if you've been following the news, the PEIA stuff, I mean, it doesn't look good. I mean, what they're going to do with PEIA. So let's, if we can, John, we've already booked up sort of December. And that's something that we wouldn't put in place until July anyway, I'm assuming. So
Yep.
let's, if you would put that on for January to have that discussion.
Yep.
And we'll need Karen here. I think that's the thing that helped us out last time, to have Karen here so she can answer that type of question. But I still would like to see us try to help our employees out because they're going to get hammered really hard with PEIA and what's going to happen with those,
14%
yeah.
increase.
Yeah, a bunch. Yeah. Besides that, again, welcome, Mr. Moore. We're looking for good things from you to help us make it a better place. And you'll do your training on Monday. I'm assuming that you would like to do a public swearing in. Or swearing
I
in.
think we'll have him come in and do that just
so
to be
that
covered. If
you
we
can
had to
be-
have an emergency board meeting or something, and then we can do
The
a
public-
ceremonial public swearing in at the next board meeting.
Swearing at.
So-
And get you on board. Okay, anything else for the good?
I just want to say, we only have one meeting in December.
December,
correct?
that is
Yeah.
correct, yes.
Okay.
It is,
Let the public,
I'm glad
Yes.
you said that.
you should be aware of that.
Yeah, our next regular meeting is December the 10th
Yeah,
at 6 o'clock here in the cafeteria.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, with that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. We are adjourned.